Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis Media once again. I'm really sorry that I didn't get any videos uploaded this week. Uh, like I said, I was in my Deadpool 2 review. I was really hoping I would be able to get a video out, but I didn't get the chance. I did not get a chance to watch any movies in my collection because I had so much stuff to do, but hopefully next week I'll have a video out. Then one of them is going to be a video of what I've basically been doing when I'm not online, but yeah. So anyway, Solo: A Star Wars Story is a new Star Wars movie. Well, it's not really related into the Star Wars saga. Like The Last Jedi, it's obviously a prequel like Rogue One. And of course, this is the adventure of Han Solo. This is his origin story. And he goes through a series of daring escapades deep within a dark and dangerous criminal underworld. Han Solo meets Chewbacca and encounters the notorious gambler Lando Calrissian. Calrissian, I don't know. And in a jury that will set the course of one of the Star Wars saga's most unlikely heroes, and of course one of the most popular Star Wars characters of all time. And he is played by Alden. I'm sorry, I do not know how you pronounce his last name. I deeply apologize. But yeah, so now there are two types of people in the world. People who are really going to love this movie and people that really hate this movie, saying it's the worst Star Wars film. I thought this movie was fine. It was good. Kind of good. I didn't love this movie. I didn't hate this movie. I liked it for what it was. Let me just start off by saying Alden, I'm just going to call him Alden, does a phenomenal job as young Han Solo. Not a lot of people are going to agree with me on that, but I really enjoyed his performance as Han Solo, as young Han. He definitely feels like he's playing the part of young Han, and I feel like he does a very well performance in this film. Also, this film is directed by Ron Howard, and I can say this is one of his more better films because he's been having some ups and downs recently. I mean, Apollo 13 was amazing, and the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, haven't really seen, but I didn't hear. I heard they weren't very good. I really did not like Inferno, like, at all. That movie was just nothing but boringness throughout, but I could say he improved a little bit with this film. Now, with the new characters, Woody Harrelson's character in particular, who plays Beckett, and Emily Clark, and Donald Glover, that's the thing. The secondary characters, to me, the new characters that were put in the film was, I didn't really care about their characters that much. I mean, Woody Harrelson and everybody else does a really good job, but their characters aren't really that memorable to me. Like, I was mainly in it for Han. I thought Han was definitely, I mean, the movie is obviously about him. And there isn't that much action. If you were expecting, like, a lot of action, like many Star Wars films, then that's not what you're going to get. There are some action sequences, but it's not like heavy lightsaber duels. In fact, there were no lightsabers in this movie. I don't think. No. Did I see lightsabers? No, I don't think I saw any lightsabers. If I did, then I probably just don't remember because I saw this movie like hours ago. I know it's kind of late. I'm really late on this video, but I just wanted to think about it first before I actually did my review. Like, what rating would I give it? But for the most part, I really enjoyed the story, like the short story of when Han meets Chewbacca. I thought it was a really great way to introduce how they first met. And brief spoiler, but they get along like real fast, immediately. At first, it doesn't seem like they're going to get along that much, but pretty soon, immediately, like, kind of rushed it in. But that's okay. It was really interesting how they met. And I was really satisfied with the way it ended. And for the most part, the movie kind of gets a little bit slow in some parts, like with the other characters and stuff that I really did not care about. But, I mean, once again, this is a visually stunning looking film. And for the most part, I thought it was a fine, fun little. I mean, like I said before, there are some slow parts, but when it gets to the parts with Han being like the guy that he is, I thought it was really, really entertaining. For the most part, it was at least what I was hoping for it to be. It wasn't a terrible movie by any means, in my opinion. I can see myself saying this is one of the better Star Wars prequels. I think Rogue One, a Star Wars story, is better. I could just say Rogue One. But I don't love Rogue One either. I still think that's the best Star Wars origin film. I mean, they are prequels, but they're not part of the, the prequel trilogy that I'm not really going to talk about. But, yeah. Overall, not Han Solo. Solo, a Star Wars story to me is what I was hoping for it to be. For the most part, with Han Solo, it does a pretty good job at introducing his origin story. And Ron Howard's direction, for the most part, is pretty good. For the most part, not in all the scenes, in my opinion, and it does drag on. And I didn't really care about that many of the secondary characters, but I was really surprised when I went to go see this movie. There weren't that many people. I'm not sure. It can't be because I saw it in IMAX 3D. When I went to go see The Force Awakens and Last Jedi, there were tons of people, and I saw both of those in IMAX 3D. Hell, even Rogue One, Star Wars story, saw in IMAX 3D, and I had a lot of people in it. But it's underperforming at the box office. I honestly can kind of see why. Although, I'm not thinking it's going to be a total failure. It might. My guess is it might be the least highest grossing Star Wars film. We'll see what the final results are. But overall, I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I enjoyed it a bit more than I thought I would. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to hate the movie. I would just say it's a fun little one-time watch. But, yeah, definitely not the most memorable experience I'll ever had. In fact, my experience was there must have been something wrong with my 3D glasses that I was wearing. I couldn't find any fingerprints on them, but the screen was just way too bright. Like, I did not know. I could hardly tell what was going on. Like, yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't worry. Hopefully, I'll be around next week for you guys, because there aren't really going to be any movies I'm going to be seeing next weekend. But we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Word out.